The source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard, a headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips. There was no reply, just snow-covered silence. He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully. Luca stuttered through heaving sobs. Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head. Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve. Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles. Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look. A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. Two faint seams were visible along the surface. Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid. Luca rolled his eyes with realization. Iggy triumphantly raised the shoebox. Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts. Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation. His face contorted into a saccharine grin. Kerr snapped his fingers. Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance. Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole. Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence. After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration. Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air. With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole. With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca. Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side. Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped. His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat. A calm settled over Iggy's face. Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm. Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help. Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out, We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair. Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away. A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end. I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
Okay. Alright, am I still muted? Am I unmuted now? Oh my goodness, there was a problem with my mic the whole time. I've been doing this for almost an hour. Okay, yeah, so, like, it was showing up on my thing, but I guess, it wasn't actually doing anything. Oh no! Oh, that's fun. I've been doing this for so long, for an hour and 12 minutes. An hour and 12 minutes. How am I supposed to how am I supposed to edit that? Now I am back. But the game crashed. So how's the weekend been going? I'm going to put that up. Hopefully it doesn't break again. I'll finagle this. Did you do anything fun today? Writing a lot. What genre are you writing? Oh, tangled. Oh, the tangling. Oh, so many chords. All of the chords in existence. Oh, goodness. Ah. Gay romance stuff is the best genre. I ended up starting a bit early because I started a bit later than I planned to because I decided I couldn't take a nap like I planned on, but I needed to eat ramen and also finish the last few chapters of my gay romance story. Mine is a comic book, so it's a little different. Okay, I hope it didn't put me in an awkward place, because this game does not save where I wanted to save. I lost my mouse and my chat screen. I got to eat some fresh cotton candy. That was deliciously yummalise. And I got a unicorn horn. So, it was pretty great. Here we go. Make that bigger. Make this bigger so I can read it. Game, do not fail me. Game, do not fail me. OBS, you're OBSing. Awesome. Didn't click on my thing. Okay. Well, it just fell on me. Oh, and by the way, I was right. She is my grandma mom. She's my mother. You knew that? Well, you've seen people do this. I had to go based off of my intuition, okay? So far I was right about her killing me and what's his face being the guy who also killed me, and about the fact that they copied the town. You knew that before you saw that? Oh, you guessed before me? Well, look at you. Guessing stuff. Now I gotta get comfortable again and readjust myself with all. I had to undo my cord and. Well, aren't you fancy? I don't have cookies to give you, but if I did, I'd give you cookies. I have to readjust my mic. Sorry for the really annoying noise that it makes. Okay. I don't want to do the grandma voice anymore. I know she's not my grandma. But I guess I will, because she is old. You had cookies? I had ice cream with cookies in it. well, brownie pieces in it, but it still stands. So, meh. Don't you all see this festival's a sham? I guess nobody heard me say this before, so it's fine. An excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn. Gasp, shock, ah.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Oh, great, and now the lady isn't talking. Or am I just not hearing it? Did you hear her talk? Is she not talking because I already played through this? She did talk? I just didn't hear it. Okay. Although, why am I not hearing it? Oh, no. Well, well, aren't you just as sneaky as the Dickens? Is a Dickens sneaky? Well, I am not hearing anything. I can't have any of the audio go my way. Oh, what are you doing, Lightbulb? I see you. Oh, no, you're not supposed to be doing things. Are you supposed to be pulsating like that? Actually, you are. Never mind. We all knew Van Horn's Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. I don't know why I'm not hearing audio, but as long as you're hearing audio, that's fine. And now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about this disruption. My associate will take this, choking. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable and padded. I'm slightly bothered that I can't hear the sound. So that she can get the help she needs. It's orange. She's not the one who's disturbed. You two-timing clown. Again, the two-timing. Is he cheating on him? Are they dating? Who is he two-timing? I also think that, what's his name? Little dog boy, Solomon is actually Sharper Valentine or something like that. Like they somehow reversed the process. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. Oh, did I mute the audio? I might have muted my own audio on accident. You know what? Last stream actually went pretty well. So the fact that everything's going on wrong now means the next one, things probably won't go wrong as much, is what my theory is. She is the proof.
Whispers filtered
I'm trying to
through
get
the
back to
crowd.
where I was. A sneaky Dickens. Sneaky as the Dickens. I don't know how sneaky a Dickens is. I broke it. It's not working now. How did I break it? Huh. Is it not doing the boopities? Oh. Oh, because I can't hear. I know I broke it. It got mad. It got mad at me for guessing all of its secrets. I mean, as long as other people can hear it, I guess it's fine. Hopefully I can hear the sound in the videos. If not, it's going to be awkward to post them. It's bad enough that you can't hear my voice for a very, very long time in the other ones. Well, for the first hour of this one, I should say. Is the price, and apparently he's cheating on Nooncreed with somebody. I don't know who else in this town. Maybe that one dude who sleeps in the chair. Okay. Two-timing clown. You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Can they handle the truth? That's quite enough, Mr. Nooncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nooncreed's face.
See, the downside is I don't know if she's done talking. Oh, he's dot-dotting. Yes, sir. Take them away. No. I want them to see this. Ah. The very tempestuous Eleanor Van Horde. You've been quite the thorn in my side. Like a weed that's burrowed in there where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful. I suppose I could take my headphones off if I can't hear anything.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
You know what? If she doesn't talk by the time I click, that's on her. Consider yourself in a rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I know you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr. Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but thank you for that rousing oratory. If that's what you want to call it, sure. I will take it from here. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Duh. You have done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense My brain just broke my audio, broke my brain. I want to say recompensation, but that is not the word that is there. We agreed on.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
I know what the word is, but my brain is like, no. Founder, you're most gracious.
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
I have to play her voice in my head as I'm reading this to make sure, like, maybe it's read fully. Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from there on out. Because I could technically go get my other set of headphones and put that in, but then I have to change the whole audio thing, and I don't feel like doing that. It's a lot of work that I don't want to do.
Solomon pulled a glass vial
I already
from
had
his
to
pocket.
do that with my microphone. Oh, a glass vial.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
Oh, he drinked it. Doesn't look like he's drinking it.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Yay, you took your medicine. You can call me Sharper Valentine. See, I knew it. I knew it.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared.
Wait, so he
into
had
a
his
belching
daughter
green
take care of him?
mist.
Ugh. I don't know why, but reading that feels gross.
A hushed horror gripped the crowd. This is a story
I think
about
I went
change.
too fast for that one. This is a story about change and getting killed by your mom. And being killed by the dude who likes your grandma but is actually your mom. What? No! He was so much cuter as a kid. So you didn't see that coming. Good. I did. I saw it.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Also, wait, where'd the clothes come from? Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Alex sees reopened on the screen. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Bow chicka wow. Nope, wrong mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Ah, wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh.
I don't know how to do a crude squawk laugh. Is that like when a parrot laughs? I just want crude squawk laugh.
Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Oh, great. I just don't know what's happening because it looks like it's playing just fine. And, like, the lights are on and my headphones are working and it doesn't play without my headphones. So, I don't know what's happening. And I lost my mouse. I can't find my mouse. There's my mouse. Sharper, you malicious bastard. I don't know. I don't think that was the voice I had for him before, but whatever. He's like this crazy old dog guy. Malice. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. The OBS? I know, but OBS is hooked up to my desktop default as its sound. So and that's what my speakers are. And so if it's working for you guys, then it should be working. Yeah, my speakers are turned up. Oh, so I actually made my speakers my computer's default. So originally it kept trying to like hook up to my monitor, which says it has speakers, but it doesn't have speakers. But yeah, so it should be hooked up to that. But you know what? Maybe it is doing wonky things. There was a system update. So, and I didn't choose to do the whole new thing, but my computer updated. So maybe, without me knowing, my audio changed. But it was working fine earlier. But I did click on a bunch of stuff, so who knows what I've done. Yep. Okay. I fixed it. So, what happened was... what happened was, when I fixed my microphone, it thought my microphone was a speaker and has been trying to play the audio through my microphone. Yeah. This is much wow. All the wows. Okay. Man. I feel like this is the most audio issues I've had since doing this. And that's including, like, kick. But now it's too loud. I gotta turn that down. I was like, it doesn't make sense why it's not working. Wow, this part of my shirt is really red. I made my shirt. This is my tie-dye shirt that I made. We ain't going to let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr?
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the clipboards.
You coward! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled
Where are
over
the jam
crowd.
bombs? Yeah, now I can hear. Now I can hear. And now I can have my witty commentary with the lady, the book lady. I can't argue with her, then who am I? I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? Well, I have no attachment to you or really any idea of who you are or what you did, so I don't know. Maybe a town of complete and utter fools. Well, I can't deny that one. You people should be celebrating my return. You're clearly lost without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy. I just wasn't expecting that man to just go, Daddy. Daddy. He's an e-girl now. Hello? My goodness. I gave you both the greatest gift a parent could give. Money? A future? Money? Money's good. Money's always great. Money is the greatest gift. Love, of course. But money? The opportunity to prove yourself. In my absence, money would have been better. Squandered. To say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But I... Silence, Augustus. An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse. A son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you failed me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? Well, I plotted world domination. I did that. So, I mean, well, not world domination, but, you know, taking over Kerr, because Kerr was the enemy. Down with Kerr. I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs a legacy when you can just live forever? But what about... It's alright, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where's Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you said enough. Nonsense. The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. Can these two stop talking? Like, seriously? Can I be Luca again? Please? No matter. Cheer up. You are about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You don't know how wild my dreams get. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. What is with this? There's so many speeches. Why? Is it like a perennial harvest thing that all of the bad guys had to give a long speech? It's really just say the thing and then do your evil thing. Why do villains do this? I could have easily snuck away and have done the thing by now, but no, I have to sit and listen to their monologue. An aging actor, desperate to recapture his youth. He played his part and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. See, I told you, vampires. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. And the bat with wings is back, without wings. Although maybe she just has super tiny wings. Not useful wings. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of perennial harvest? You think that puffed up blatherskite? Whatever, could have accomplished all this? What's a blatherskite? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride.
Still?
He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow. You've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
If he had a cape, he'd have one. A person who talks a great length without making much sense. It's a real word. That's not a nonsense word. That's okay. Is it German? Seems German. I'm going to use that. People are going to get insulted and won't even know. You blatherskite. Patrick C. Montes. Oh, he's the dude in the book. He wrote the book about himself being awesome. I remember him. Patrick C. Montesquieu. I'm putting a space there and there's not. Thespian. Thespian extraordinaire at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It truly was the role of a lifetime. Wait. This Bill Kerr was Patsy? The whole time? He's a patsy. I'm way more amused by that than I should be. Now that your secret is out in the open, what's stopping this town from using it, from rising up against you? I was going to say using it against you. Oh, that's a delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. Being inconvenienced by being stopped in the middle of what they're doing to be asked to do a survey. That legitimately strikes fear in me. It's an American word. Wow. Huh. During the Civil War, this game is educational. And I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. Huh. The young hero. I am a hero. Don't you know this story has a sequel called Beacon Pines, Pine Harder, or something like that? Well, it's on Google, so you know it's true. If it's on Google or Wikipedia, it is a fact and no one can question it. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy, but have you seen me in all of my playthroughs? You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. Oh, yes, we did. I killed one of them. I sacrificed him. What a pity. Things would have gone a bit differently. You might have your moment of triumph. But that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do, given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it. Ha!
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we?
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image.
Was that
The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties.
See, I told you that it was a vampire cult.
Beacon Pines became famous. A secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer. The end.
Dun dun dun!
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now.
I suppose.
You can feel it, right?
Yes, I can.
We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing.
Is he?
Let's see.
Okay, so humming did something. Okay, so where can I use this malice thing? I suppose I should go over these again. Shame? That's where it goes. I'll just do that in recording. So this didn't get me anything, I guess.
Luca
Let me see if it
had no
gets me
choice
something
but
now.
to accept Iggy's request. With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void.
This is the saddest ending. Like, I know Rolo and him becoming friends and getting the letter, that was sad, but this is the saddest one.
As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Good. That's not the voice I had for him before.
The two silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Luca! You should really step back. What? Quickly! Curious. But of course. Those fireworks of Iggy's must have been just the right amounts of energy. I know. I had to choose, like, Kerr wouldn't let go. And there was a whole thing. And Iggy was, like, redeemed himself. And I had to let him go. It was very sad. That is the most heartbreaking ending. Out of all of the super sad endings that I've seen in this game, that one is the one that hurt me a little bit. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved his town. This town, even. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempest liquid mean. Liquid mean is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. Why is time capitalized? But doing so requires unfathomable energy. Yeah, Iggy kind of grew on me too. I mean, he is a dick, but he knows he's a dick. I probably shouldn't say that on Twitch. He's an I don't know how censored I'm supposed to be. An system. That energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So, the gunk makes things cold, and the fireworks made the whole freeze over? Okay. So I can say all the curse words I want, and Twitch isn't gonna be like, you evil person. That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder to think what would have happened in that case. Yes, what would have happened? Like our mom murdering us multiple times.
We have some idea what that would look like.
It will take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all this stuff, why haven't you been helping? I have been. Also, I just have to say, I like Nat's hat. That is a nice hat. I don't think I said that before, but Nat's hat deserves some pats. I don't know where I was going with that. I have been in my way. Each one of us has our role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn. You're going to save the world. Am I a cheerleader?
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny. To be continued in Beacon pines, pines harder. Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good?
Running out of pine.
I was even starting to like Iggy.
I feel bad for Iggy in multiple ways. Not only did his death actually had the saddest, it was like the saddest thing, but then he has the stupidest ending. Welcome. Oh no, you missed all of the audio issues and the fact that I was streaming for like an hour and my mic wasn't actually on. So you didn't really miss too much.
No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
You missed, so, my grandma is my mom. I was right about that. And, I killed Iggy. And, Solomon is actually the Valentine dude. I'm so good at recaps. So I have a charm. Oh, here's one. Okay, so no longer shame, malice.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes, like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder.
Oh no, my sock is coming off. My feet are going to be cold.
Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
Run, Luca, run! I just want this all to be over. Of course. I'm sure it will all work out soon enough. I should get going. My grandma mom is waiting for me. I told Rocky I'd check for Rollo at the treehouse. Oh yeah, he's missing again. Oh, this is really fun. I can't remember what's happening in each timeline.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca, I am your father. I mean, you know, your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all. I knew you were going to put me in that phone booth. Run, Luca, run. Run, Luca, run. Run, 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 run. I don't remember where I was going. Am I going home? Oh, treehouse. Oh. Who's talking? Identify yourself, please. Nelly Meow Modwill. I work here now. I am unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I can come in early tonight to get a few things done. She has an annoying voice. I'm saying that as a person who's giving her that voice. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Okay. Oh. Whoa! You could get a wrench to the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junkin', sonny. Evening, Jeff. Isn't it kind of late to be junkin'? I might as well ask the same thing for you. Two of you. Find anything good? Since perennial harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. Man. You can learn a lot about a person looking at what they throw away. With its bunch of all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Do I get a charm for that? No? You're useless to me. I need charms, man. Charms. I don't want to talk to you. You're going to tell me some weird stuff. I just want the charms. Charmy, charmy, charms. Rollo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rollo! Oh, blah, blah, blah. Rollo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Are you sure he's not pondering? That's the pondering position in this game. Ow.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse.
Oh, great.
This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire. The source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket. A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him.
Oh, great. Anytime his dad appears in a dream, it's always bad.
You made me proud, Buckaroo.
Did I?
Luca turned to face him.
Are you gonna push me in the fire now? Or what? What's gonna happen?
Dad, what is this place? A warm grin grew across his father's face. A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together.
Hang me from a tree.
Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what?
Throw me in the source hole.
Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. That's up to you. Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real?
Okay, Luca, weeping
real?
doesn't solve things.
Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me. Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. And you? The doppelganger choked back tears. I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone. Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. I think so. His father pulled him in for an embrace. Time to go, Buckaroo. Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
You know, I was able to figure out some of these things pretty quickly, but it took me forever to figure out the reason why I was called Buckaroo is because I was a deer. I was like, why are they just calling me Buckaroo all the time? Are they like Southern? No. It's because I'm a deer. Are you in there? I don't know who it is.
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Oh, a commanding voice.
Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Oh.
Chapter 5.
Good thing I have
Dangers big and
slap
small.
and fight as an option. Oh, did you connect the whole Buckaroo and the thing I'm a deer thing too?
Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony.
Nuncreed, is that you?
As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Oh. Okay. Stop right there. Or I'll... What? What? Well... What? They could be both. Rollo, is that you? I feel like that's Rollo. Like, is Rollo supposed to be a tiger, or is he just a fluffy orange cat? Sheesh. I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are you?
The large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Okay, you can clearly tell that's Rollo. Who else would that be? Right? It seems tiger-esque, right? But is he stripy enough? Stop now or I'll clobber you with a baseball bat. I mean, Rollo, you have horns. Not Rollo. Luca, you have horns. Whoa. Whoa, there's 3 there. Take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. What? I didn't know Rollos came in different sizes. I thought they were just a one size. Nice try. But I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. He has random uncles. Where is he? Uncle. Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it's really you, prove it. Okay, yeah, that's Rollo. Flamin' chicken coop, Luca. Which we also know is actually Iggy using fireworks. And he exploded the chicken coop on accident.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rollo, only bigger, older, changed.
Also, his jaw did not drop. How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people. in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? Don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big look. Big, look!
Rollo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. I mean, like, comparatively speaking, they seem like proportionate to you. So okay. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet too? Dang. Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Toledo? Toledo exists in this game? Holy Toledo! Out of all places that exist, Toledo? Rollo? What did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud? Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tastes like licorice. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa, he smashed open a cage? I mean, he's a tiger, maybe. Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. Oh, that's what he meant. He didn't mean he got snatched. He's like, look at me. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. Well, we know. My grandma's my mom. My dad was murdered in some way. And Nuncreed and Kerr and Solomon are dating each other. Or something. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ha! Are you gonna say it's your middle name?
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I'll take them all on. Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rollo dove behind Luca.
Wow. Take cover. Did I come at a bad time? Oh. Okay. Is she wearing a hat? Is she always wearing a hat? Oh, is she wearing a hat in this one because her hair changed colors? I can't remember. I've jumped the storyline so many times. Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened, and I need help. I didn't know where else to go. So, you're just hanging out here with your large adult friend? I know what this looks like. But, no, this is my buddy Rollo. I guess, does she know who Rollo is? She does know who Rollo is. So I was gonna say, that doesn't necessarily make it more helpful. This is your missing friend? When in the same. He seems a little old. I'll have you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So, we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean your silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca? This is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened? Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you say around me, you can say around Rollo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay. So all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try and salvage my hair. As I understand that would have been my first business too. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. Okay. Just need to play it cool and hope no one notices the fact that you dyed your hair. Notice what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey. What in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. He indeed is. Beck. He is. Him and his weird cult of personality. His cult. His weird cult of personality? Okay. At least somebody else said cult. You are not going to ruin this for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. I can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not that different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Man, Beck, calm down. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Just let her dye her hair. My goodness. What's wrong with it? Let her dye her hair. Do it. Think of how rebellious you look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. And she just like dyed streaks of her hair. She didn't even just completely dye it. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. It kind of sucks. Second, you need help because you got grounded. No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important one. Important bit, if you will. I have this radio upgraded with my... I have this radio I upgraded with my mom, and I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr. Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies. I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip to the pleasantries. What's your report on the new lead researcher of deep engineering? Nellie Modwell. Yep, that's right. Seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she is capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Why was that italicized like that? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about those loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her. I don't know why, but my brain was like, was that the right word? Long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir. I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We are in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she's finishes her work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay for a bit. Oh? It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I'm currently a child. This doesn't work very well. I make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly. not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. My mic keeps getting wrapped around, my mic cord keeps getting wrapped around my controller cord. I need to fix this. Give me a second. Before I get tangled. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Of course they're talking about murder. Like actually killing someone. Yeah. Capital murder.
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
No lowercase murder. Who's the founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Now, as far as we know, Kurt's the top banana? The top banana perennial harvest. He sounds scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in? A banana, apparently. Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She said she was going to hair in my eye. She said she was going to come and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body in the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got loose-ended. That sounds wrong. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work? The creep on the radio said they were going to hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Oh. Maybe this'll help? You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH presentation. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area. There's a big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
Is this wiggling enough? Or is this more of a jiggle? I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map,
Now we're in the
formulating a
Ocean's
plan to
11
infiltrate
story.
the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat, a modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in one day, and they each had their assignments.
Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're going to talk to Roxy? Cordially? Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me, Cordial, is my middle name. Uh-huh. And how do you plan to explain your new
He waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
existence? Circumstance. She'll be so happy I'm alive. She won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. When she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of
They
something.
each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Hopefully we won't have to sacrifice them. Hello, Jeff. Jeff, I'm not going to do your voice because it hurts my throat. What can I do for you? You four. Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters. And I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Hee 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 hee. You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great. So you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason why I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh, well, that's a lot of stuff. Junk. Yeah, what of it? Honey, I've got more junk than a king has copper. Ain't interested. Okay. Okay, not junk.
Luca wasn't ready. He shouted out
Fight! Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime. And more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Okay, fine. Shit! Yeah, it's all shit. This ain't helping. Ain't that some shit? Hee hee hee. Okay, okay. So fight. What? So fight didn't work. Shit didn't work. Junk didn't work. Hide?
Jeff's brow perked up.
What did you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
That's how it always works. Children's always do the fighting. Say what you will about old Jeff. And they all do. But you never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
Okay. What was it that you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gob should cover it. Put it on my
Luca
tab.
offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
A firm and dusty grip? Why was it dusty? Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Okay, now I gotta find... What's his face? Iggy. Oh, well that took less time than I thought. Hey Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here? Are you trying to tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
What are listening? Iggy, I know we both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we hide, break, pull, break? We break our hostilities, at least for now. He likes breaking things. Well, we do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into the perennial harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after this is all done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to go hang out at the
A single
treehouse.
tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I'd never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
Chapter 7.
Iggy's actually, once you get past the fact that he's an asshole,
Into the hive.
not too bad of a guy.
A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. "We're locked and loaded on my end." And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Oh my goodness. Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I am so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. It's a moment. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the perennial harvest.
Our harvest awaits. Baggage here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you can just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits, sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir? Harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this perennial ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open this damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits? Yeah, that's what they say. Hey, I figure when in doubt, stick to the classics. Yeah, when in Rome. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Locate founder's office. That was not the left. That's odd. It's not even a cup for the water. Okay, I guess that's left enough. Hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? Is this some sort of mind game? It is. You can do it. Man. Not a maze. I'm not good at mazes. Oh? Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Perhaps I should not be here. Mayhaps I should not be. Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Are they in hazmat suits? Yes. How did you know? They brought me here and locked me up. When they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay. You should stick with me. I've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah. Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We gotta get out of here. Oh no! I feel like I should not have found him. I feel like I have failed this. We can't leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you're running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that says Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. I guess I was supposed to find him. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Beck's mom for the win!
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy! Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected. There's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked 24601. I need you to get us through. 24601. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
The password is password. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Roller heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Yeah, there's like no uppercase, lowercase, or numbers in there. Or a special symbol. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo, bingo, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca. Think we're close. The next store is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Solomon! Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we've got company! Luca! Must go fast! One sec. I can't think with that noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here, 13806. Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. Aw, man. No water cups. Rolo! Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to the Nellie's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers, are you coming with us? Nope. Get him, Roxy. Make a break for it. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there. After them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Yeah, this is totally like Ocean's 11. A plan within a plan, and this is how we did it. Frollo, do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult, actually. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consists with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no! They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom? What the hell's going on in this place? I was brought here. Now is really not the time to be talking about this while we're in the place we're breaking you out of. I'm just saying, run? You know, we should be leaving. I was brought here to work the discovery of lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines and a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest Liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matters. Relationships to time. It was a secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can't think manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So, the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more resistance, yes. It resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing tempest of, yes, that stuff, to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Millie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into a problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? Again, this is a discussion we should be having. Not here, in the place you're being held captive. They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Well, he did. He can't answer you. Mom, Dr. Prescott's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we have to get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason you gotta hightail. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell heading out your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright. Everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when we get there. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice, 80 proof whiskey. I have to adjust. I'm sitting funny in my chair. Hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant. Oh, yeah.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're not bothering. You're not no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security systems. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Wonder if I can find a key. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been here recently. Can I ponder in this chair? No, no pondering in this chair. Okay. I think I did all the things. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. And we left Nellie out. It was swarming with clipboards. Big yawn. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Of course they did. Rollo. Before we start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered a pizza. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heist business. Well, even though it's a short, I guess it's not really short. It just feels short because for the first hour, nobody could hear me. But I'll end it here. I think we're close to the end, and this feels pretty closer. This whole heist thing that's happening. Because things are happening. But I am going to go eat my dinner. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. And I feel like I'm ending it early, but I think that's because I just got on late and much happened. So, I hope everyone has a good night. Have a good evening. Have a good weekend.